Hello, Pilipinas! Welcome to Matters in Action. I am Mia Magdalena Focno, bringing you the hardest, most substantive, factual stories shaping our nation today. Let us count down the top 5 critical events shifting our social, political, and economic landscape this week. Alamin natin ang katotohanan. Top 5. May 2026 labor statistics reveal jump in jobless rate. The Philippine Statistics Authority reported that the country's unemployment rate climbed to 4.8% in May 2026, up from 4.7% in April. This translates to 2.5 million jobless Filipinos, a noticeable jump from the 2.41 million recorded in the previous month. The current figure also stands significantly higher than the 3.9% unemployment print documented during the exact same period last year in May 2025. According to national statistician Claire Castro, the primary driver behind this sharp year-on-year spike in joblessness is the agriculture sector, which lost approximately 905,000 jobs. Matinding tinamaan ng mga partikular na subsector kung saan nagkaroon ng pagbaba ng 734,000 workers in the growing of paddy rice or palay and 428,000 workers in corn farming. Officials officially attribute these heavy losses to adverse environmental conditions linked to the entry of the El Niño weather phenomenon. On a positive note, for employment quality, underemployment dropped sharply to 12.2% from 15.2% in April, representing fewer working Filipinos seeking additional employment hours. Ang malaking pagbaba sa ilalim ng underemployment ay nakita sa wholesale and retail trade, agriculture, and construction. However, youth unemployment remains severely strained, with the employment rate for Filipinos aged 15 to 24 dropping to 87.6% compared to 91.5% in May last year, reflecting ongoing vulnerabilities for young jobs. Top 4. PCO Undersecretary Claire Castro was heckled by rallyists in Canada. Presidential Communications Office PCO Undersecretary and Palace Press Officer Claire Castro expressed deep surprise following a hostile confrontation by a group of Filipino rallyists last week. The incident unfolded during President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s 4-day official visit to Vancouver, Canada, kung saan itinaas ng dalawang bansa ang kanilang ugnayan sa isang strategic partnership. Viral videos captured progressive groups including Bayan Canada, heckling, and cussing at the palace officials in public, leaving the USEC blindsided. During a post-incident press briefing, Undersecretary Castro clarified that while she strictly respects freedom of expression, the actions of the demonstrators overstepped the boundaries of civil discourse. Sinabi niya na nagpakita ng matinding kawalan ng galang ang mga protester sa pamamagitan ng pagmumura at nagdarasal pa na mamatay siya, which she characterized as behavior that does not represent genuine Filipino values. Malacanang dismissed the progressive group's public claims regarding lack of domestic jobs and alleged flood control corruption as completely baseless noise, urging critics to file actual cases with the Ombudsman or Department of Justice if they hold valid evidence. Castro made it clear that she is not initiating any legal complaints against the rallyists, stating she doesn't want to harbor bitterness over the issues. Hindi naman ako nagtatanim ng sama ng loob. Meanwhile, Canada remains bound by the 1961 Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations to safeguard the security and dignity of accredited official representatives. Though the Philippine government has yet to announce if it will assist the protesters should they face local Canadian sanctions. Top 3. Eala scores historic Wimbledon run to reach round of 16. The 21-year-old Filipina tennis sensation, Eala, achieved the most significant victory of her professional career at the 2026 Wimbledon Championships by stunning defending champion Iga Swiatek, seeded 29th in the tournament. Eala delivered a fierce, composed performance in center court to eliminate the Polish world number 3. Ang makabagbag damdaming panalo na ito ang unang pagkakataon sa Open era na may manlalarong Pilipino na nakaabot sa ikalawang linggo ng isang Grand Slam singles event, bringing immense pride to the bayan. During the gripping 84-minute opening set, Eala showed tremendous baseline resilience by saving 2 critical set points before securing a grueling tiebreak victory. She carried that immense psychological momentum directly into the second set, utilizing aggressive returning and flat left-handed angles to race into unstoppable lead. Eala finished the landmark match with 24 winners while successfully converting 5 out of her 7 breakpoint opportunities against the 6-time Grand Slam champion, showing absolutely puso on the grass court. Her exceptional run at the All England Club earned immense global praise, including commendations from tennis icon Billie Jean King, who hailed Eala as an inspiration to youth worldwide. Following her historic center court upset, Eala's Wimbledon campaign ultimately concluded in the 4th round after a hard-fought, highly competitive 3-set match against Italian 13th seed Jasmine Paolini. Despite the exit, sports analysts confirmed that her historic performance cemented her status as a world-class athlete and pushed her to a new career-high world ranking of number 28, top 2. Vice President Duterte snubs court attendance and holds brief press. Vice President Sara Duterte arrived at the Senate building ahead of the second day of her impeachment trial but completely bypassed the afternoon courtroom proceedings. Escorted by security, Duterte arrived in her signature green campaign shirt to hold a brief closed-door meeting with her defense panel before exiting the premises. Ang desisyong ito na magpakita sa Senado ngunit tanggihang pumasok sa pagdinig ay umani ng matinding batikos mula sa House Prosecution Panel, with Bicol Saro Representative Terry Ridon noting that the Vice President cannot participate in a major political battle solely from the sidelines or through legal proxies. Refusing to take any questions from the media on the advice of her legal team, the Vice President delivered a solitary, highly combative statement before reporters. Duterte likened her current political struggle to a brutal battle, stating that she expects to emerge heavily damaged but emotionally unbowed, echoing the core theme of the Victorian-era poem Invictus. House Prosecution Panel spokesperson and Lanao del Sur representative Zia Alonto Adyong publicly expressed deep disappointment over her choice of words. Binatikos ito sa paggamit ng mga tila Game of Thrones-inspired na punchline instead of offering a direct, factual denial of the heavy allegations of public funds misuse. Presiding officer and Senator Judge Francis Cheese Escudero clarified to the plenary that the established Senate impeachment rules do not legally mandate or require a respondent to appear personally, as she is already officially represented by her counsel. Private prosecutor Attorney Lorna Capunan labeled Duterte's brief press conference highly inappropriate given the setting. Meanwhile, public prosecutors emphasized that Duterte is the accused individual rather than a spectator, demanding she face the court directly instead of executing her legal battles through proxies, reiterating that she is the defendant rather than a cheerleader. Top 1. Legal firefights ignite as historic impeachment trial commences. The Senate of the Philippines officially convened as an active impeachment court, marking the historic first time a sitting Philippine Vice President has faced a full-scale trial. Ang high-stakes legal proceedings na ito ay iikot sa 4 na articles of impeachment na ipinasa sa pamamagitan ng 257 na boto sa Kamara noong May 11. The charges allege culpable violation of the Constitution, graft, and betrayal of public trust through the systematic liquidation of 500 million pesos in confidential funds under the Office of the Vice President and 112.5 million pesos under the Department of Education, alongside separate charges regarding unexplained wealth and alleged threats against the President. The opening salvo of the trial resulted in an immediate victory for the defense, as Presiding Officer Cheese Escudero denied a key motion from the lead public prosecutor and Batangas Representative Jerbil Luistro. The prosecution had aggressively moved to formally arraign the Vice President under the Senate Rule No. 7 due to her physical absence on day 1. However, Defense Counsel Sheila Sison successfully countered that the Vice President had already legally submitted a written answer to the charges prompting Escudero to rule that a formal reading was premature and unnecessary at this stage of the trial. The prosecution team quickly secured a major counter win on day 2 of the trial after the Senate impeachment court overrode heavy defense objections regarding witness presentation. Sinubukan ng defense lawyer na si Carlo Joaquin Narvaza na i-block ang testimonya ng NBI senior agent na si John Mark Calilong, arguing his name was omitted from the initial complaints. But the court ruled in favor of the prosecutors. Amid the intense courtroom battles, the Philippine National Police has deployed 3,250 active officers around the Pasay City Senate complex to secure the perimeter, as a minimum of 16 senator judge votes remains legally required to secure a conviction. The facts are laid bare, the institutions are in motion, and the implications will shape our history. This is Mia Magdalena Focno, and thank you for tuning in to MIA Matters in Action. Salamat po, and take care sa inyo.